don't know if this is a good idea.
What?
Let's come to work together like this.
Why not?
I don't want the people to start talking, you know they're like.
Oh, let them talk. It's not a problem, is it?
Might be.
What, you getting cold feet?
No.
So?
This is between you and me, Nick, no one else. As soon as it becomes public knowledge, then it's bound to put pressure on us. They'll be watching us like hawks, waiting for it to go wrong again.
Thanks very much.
Exactly. We've been here before, let's just try and get it right this time.
Okay. That's what you want.
It is.
You're still coming around tonight, though.
You're right. You're starting to remember how good it could be. Quick, duck, it's Jasmine. Duck!
Oh, Mick, from never do care.
Okay, what forgot?
Having difficulty catching her breath.
BP's very high, 150 over 90.
She's always tense. Keep telling her to take it easy.
She has atrial fibrillation. The echo shows a large mass in the left atrium, which is arising from the atrial septum. I think it's myxoma.
Yeah, I agree. Try not to worry, Mrs. Phillips. I know it's difficult.
What's wrong with me?
You've got a condition called atrial myxoma.
That's a tumour, isn't it?
Yeah, that's right.
In the heart.
What?
I seem to remember that.
Are you a doctor?
No, she studied medicine at university.
Oh, right. Well, you'll know that we can operate, but we'll have to get going pretty quickly. It's obviously causing serious problems.
You're going to remove a tumour from her heart?
No other option, I'm afraid.
But there has to be.
There isn't, Greg.
Start to make arrangements.
I don't believe this.
Car has passed its MOT.
Take you down there later.
No, it's all right. I'm knocking off early to go and collect it.
This is such a mess.
Why do you think you needed someone for the job?
Mayor's on his way.
Good. Right, the patient has an atrial myxoma, which needs immediate attention. It means the elective patients are going to have to be pushed back a bit. Can you get the blood grouped and cross-matched?
Right, I'm into it.
And we'll need his son at consent forms. OK, let's give her the lowdown. The tumour is in a chamber in your heart, and although it's not cancer, it can reoccur.
We would have gone private, but it happened so quickly.
Often there are no symptoms, and the patient doesn't feel anything until much later. Surgery is the only form of treatment for this.
I have a brother who's a surgeon. I know at one time he worked here. I lost touch.
Yeah, the man's a moron.
He's not a moron, Greg.
I can't stand him. Haven't spoken to him for 5 years. I shouldn't think he's here any longer. I bet he only does private work.
Most surgeons do both. What's his name?
Anton Mayer.
Do you know?
Mr. Mayer.
Morning.
I need to talk to you about the list
Jordan,
today.
the usual greeting on seeing a colleague at the start of a new day is good morning. You'll find it's less abrasive.
Good morning. There's an emergency on the list today.
Yes, what about it?
You need to be aware that the patient is your sister, Hannah Phillips.
Damien.
Hello, Hannah. Hello, Greg.
Anton.
What are you doing here?
Well, Hannah appears to need an operation. And I am a surgeon.
You're not touching her.
Greg, this is not the place.
No, this definitely is the place.
Any personal grievance which you have against me you should save for another time.
I want another consultant in here now!
Mr. Mayer is the only consultant who is operating this morning.
Then the operation can wait.
It's not as simple as that.
Now, I want another consultant. Or take us to another hospital.
It is imperative that your wife is operated on as soon as possible.
I'm not going to consent to Hannah being operated on by this man. He's ruined our lives. Do you know what he's worth if she dies?
Well, Greg, whether you like it or not, I'm going to do this operation.
No, you're not.
Hey!
Now do the operation. Without her consent.
Okay, I've got
To sort out.
Your wife's in need of a major operation, and she needs it immediately. We don't have another consultant on duty who has the ability to perform this sort of operation. And if we move her to another hospital, it could prove very damaging, could be fatal. Mr. Mayer is the man for the job.
No, you're not getting this, are you? If Hannah dies on that table, Mayer stands to inherit our business. He gets our restaurant, our house, everything. If she dies, he can forget being a surgeon. He'd have enough cash to do whatever he likes. Now, are you telling me that it's ethical for him to operate under those circumstances?
hardly dared hope you'd still be here.
All her money will go to him.
I'm saying Mayer has us over a barrel. He has all our assets tied up. Technically, they belong to him. I just don't trust the man.
I need to talk to him about this.
Yeah, you do that. And while you're at it, remind him that we do have a choice whether he operates or not.
I'm going to have to recommend...
Her assets come to you, do they?
I loaned them some money for a business venture.
This is the restaurant that they own.
Yes, and I arranged things so that my investment was secure.
Secure? You'll get to take their business, their house, the cars.
That's about the strength of it.
And you don't feel wrong about doing this?
No, and this is absolutely none of your business. Just ask the patient to sign those consent forms again and let's get on with this.
This is an atrial myxoma we're talking about, not ingrowing toenails. She could easily not survive the operation.
She'll survive.
If she dies, her husband is going to sue this hospital for every penny it's got. Think of the scenario. You haven't seen her for 5 years. She comes into your hospital and you elect to operate, despite her husband warning us that you're going to benefit substantially if she does die. And if she does, your life's over. You'll probably end up in prison on a murder charge, while the rest of us can kiss our careers goodbye. I cannot be party to this. I'm sorry, Mr. Mayer. It's not right.
Mr. Jordan, I really don't have time for your fevered imagination. Just do as I tell you. Get the consent forms signed.
Damien's...
Hello, there's me.
Yeah, sure. Let's go through here. Thanks, Kev. Yes.
No. No, not at all. He seems almost proud of it. Someone's got to stop him operating. It could be a disaster. If I complain to the board, he's not going to want me on his team, is he? It's not going to do my career any good.
Would you like me to have a word with him?
Well, he does respect you. He might listen.
I doubt it. Doesn't listen to anyone.
He's got to be made to see reason.
Okay, I'll talk to him. Has the patient signed the consent forms yet?
No, the husband won't let her.
Right, let's keep this as quiet as we possibly can. The less people who know about it, the better.
Okay.
Right, thanks.
Things between you and Nick progressing along nicely, I hear. Sorry? You're seeing Nick again, aren't you?
Wouldn't go as far.
We've got a possible major disaster on our hands.
What?
I tell you, it's such a mess, you don't want to know.
Yes, I do. Tell me.
Mayer wants to operate on his own sister.
Don't see the problem in
He
that.
knows it's out of order.
Well, it's his sister. He probably wants to make sure she's in safe hands, and they don't come any safer than
That's
Mayers.
not the point. The husband is threatening to sue the hospital if anything goes wrong.
Oh.
So tonight over dinner, we'll either be laughing about it, or I'll be looking for a new job.
Nick,
What?
people know about us.
Which people?
Well, Kath just talked to me about it.
What did she say?
Just that.
Look, I wouldn't worry about it. If they know, they know. It's the least of my problems, you know.
I'm afraid you're not...
Registrar on Darwin and more than equipped to perform the procedure. Is that acceptable to you both?
Yeah, it's fine by me.
I have to warn you, though, that Mr. Mayer will be assisting.
So he is going to be in there?
Yes, but I'll be actually performing the operation. Someone who assists acts as an extra pair of hands, as instructed by the lead surgeon. They'll sometimes open and close an operation, but on this occasion that will not happen. I will be performing the entire operation myself.
Is that satisfactory?
Yeah, I can accept that.
So, would you like to sign the consent form again? No, just stayed in and watched the telly.
All right. What do you watch?
Can't remember. I think I fell asleep.
Mr. Mayer's in his office. Could you go and talk to him now?
What do you want to see over?
Dr. Bandara wants to find out if she can get in on one of his operations.
Take my advice. Today's not a good day.
Why not?
It's just not.
Well, you worked on his ward before. Perhaps you can suggest it.
But
He can only say no like he did to Kirsty.
the only reason that...
Why does he object to being observed?
It's not that. It's just he's an initiator. He likes everything to come from him. So if you're very clever about it, you'll engineer it that he asks you. And that way you'll get round first base.
Thanks.
Jasmine knows.
You reckon Kath knows now, so why don't we just go public?
No.
Karen, what's the point in keeping it a secret if everyone knows?
I just think we're getting ahead of ourselves.
We've just spent the last 5 nights out of 6 together. How can that be getting ahead of ourselves? And besides, there's a morality about it. We're still married.
Yeah, well, I would just like to slow things down.
Well, I don't.
Tough?
You can't just say that.
All right. Then I won't just come round tonight.
Karen! Karen! This is ridiculous.
Not to me, isn't
I'm
it?
having a tough day here. May's going to make mincemeat out of me in theatre. I just don't need this, okay?
This relationship is not going to be one-sided. You either take into consideration how I feel, or you can
I
forget
take
it.
into consideration how you feel.
That's not how it feels to me.
Karen, I'm about to do a very tricky operation. Please cut me some slack, will you?
We've all got a job to do here, Nick. You're not the only one.
Yeah, but we're not all about to remove a heart tumour.
Well, you can't go on looking at it all day. Scalp. Pace yourself. You've got a long way to go yet.
Okay.
The stalk of the myxoma is attached to the base of the mitral valve. But we don't want to make a hole in the mitral valve leaflet.
Mr. Mayor, Mr. Barrett needs to see you.
A piece of the clot's travelled.
It's bleeding. It's flooding the atrium. Suction quickly.
Yes, what's happening, please?
I can't quite remove the remainder of the tumour. Make too deep a hole in the mitral valve.
Okay, stand down, Mr. Jordan. I'm taking over.
I can handle it.
Either I take charge or the patient dies. You have neither the confidence nor the ability to deal with the situation, and I have. So get out of the way! That is the last of the tumor. The hole has gone through the mitral valve and deep to the back of the heart. I need to make a plagiated stitch. Stitching is done. Thank you very much. Anyone feels the need to discuss what happened here this afternoon, please feel free to come and see me. Let's prepare to close the atrium. I have an ego, but it's never got in the way of saving lives. One day your ego will get in the way unless I continue to instruct you forcefully. So go home, think about your future, come back tomorrow and let me know what you've decided. But remember, if you decide to stay on this farm, you have to put up with me.
Howard?
Space.
Nick.
What?
Is it true you called me your wife?
I might have done.
Well, in future, I preferred if you didn't. All right.
Karen!
Can I get my car?
Well, hang on. I'll take the pen.
I asked you not to say anything.
It's one word, Karen.
Wife. It's a pretty important
Yeah, well,
word.
you are my wife.
You've never, ever called me that before, not even when we were together.
But I'm calling you it now. I like the sound of it. And when you move back in with me...
Back in.
Yeah, well, this is ridiculous. I'm not carrying on like this.
I'm not carrying on like anything. I'm just trying to avoid another mistake.
There's no
mistake, Karen. This is it. We're meant for each other. So get your stuff packed and get moved back in. I'm sick of this. You're my wife and I'm proud of it.
This is starting to run away from me. Just give me a break.
Do you realise what sort of day I've had?
You're not the only one who's had a bad day, Nick. Stop the car. Stop.
Get my mobile. Call an ambulance. Hello?
Nick, don't!
Come on.
Yeah, the paramedics on the way.
Come, quick. Stop there. Oh.
She's got a pulse. You done?
Oh.
Oh, God. Okay. Yeah, just go.